leisure park in a disused quarry at Stoke St Michael in Somerset. An original proposal put forward in 1981 failed because no single backer could be found. Well, now the idea is to operate a franchise system with various interested bodies providing the facilities. Rosie Reed reports from the old quarry on the latest applications.
On the face of it, there's nothing remarkable about Hobbs Quarry. It's much like any other disused site, a pretty messy place. But things could soon change here if proposals are accepted by Mendip District Council to build a garden centre, ski slope and restaurant. But such attractions are likely to pale into insignificance besides a far more spectacular site which lies deep beneath these limestone rocks. And it all begins in this hole in the ground. At present, only experienced cavers can get a look into what experts rate the finest limestone caves in Britain. In any case, it's a job for well-equipped enthusiasts, not a Sunday outing for the whole family.
Right, I'll go through and open up the second gate, and if you'd just like to watch people underneath that first slab, all right?
Yeah, will do.
Just getting through the entrance hole is a tight enough squeeze, but this, my guides warn me, was nothing compared to what lay ahead of us. However, the plan is, if the fairy caves are open to the public, to drill a much wider opening through the outer rock face. The first part of Shatter Cavern certainly lives up to its name. It's a mass of smashed boulders and jagged rocks. And then there were those rather ominous-looking red marks. Consultant geologist Willie Stanton explained.
Well, of course, the cave was found by blasting in a limestone quarry, and the enormous amounts of explosive used shattered the rocks tremendously. And the cavers who explored the cave first had to show which parts of the roof were still in a dangerous state. And this particular boulder here is hanging as though it could drop at any minute.
It was no place to linger. We pressed on through passages littered with smashed stalactites and stalagmites, long since destroyed by the blasting. But then there it was, the first little grotto with all the formations intact.
This part of the cave isn't a very exceptional part of this particular cave, although in many other show caves it would be one of their prized grottos. You've got the stalactites which hang from the roof. Some of them look like pencils or straws. You've got little curtains, you see at the end there, a little curtain stalactite with a serrated edge, which is individual crystals growing out. And on the floor we have stalagmites growing up from a stalagmite terrace. And on that terrace you can see all the little glinting, sparkling crystal faces of the calcium carbonate crystals.
So, Willie, it looks like we've come to a dead end here.
No, you can get through there if you try hard. It's going to have to be widened, but we shan't make it any wider than necessary.
You really mean I'm going to get through there?
You have a go.
I knew I should have gone without. Here I go. I think I'm getting stuck.
I think you've got to go up a bit, Rosie.
Oh, thank goodness for that. It's okay, Willie, come through. Although the terrain provides a challenge for cavers, it's going to need careful building work to ensure easy access for the public. The idea is to construct tunnels and send visitors down in small parties of 10 alongside an experienced guide. Each person will be given a torch and encouraged to go on an adventure. But with such complicated building work ahead, how are the formations going to be protected?
Well, one of the most important things is we're not going to do it in a rush. Whereas in the past, in other show caves, visitors have been able, through, I think, the management being perhaps over-trusting, they have been able to sneak ways of breaking off individual stalactites. And as a result, the cave has been ruined. In this particular cave, we think that we'll have to sacrifice the freedom of viewing for rather more restrictive measures which will be put in to protect the formations. I've been caving for 40 years and I've never seen finer caves in Britain.
The tourist industry going underground in Somerset. Rosie Reed reporting. Well, now the people of a town in Gloucester